All right, so I know it's a little hard to believe, but it's actually time for you to start piecing together the first piece of your midterm project. So in the units and in the announcements, I shared with you that those summary paraphrases that you've been writing for those articles that you've been assigned on GMOs will be used towards your midterm and final. So they're really important to have completed. So I'm going to show you what is the first step to putting together your midterm project in the hopes that as we actually get to that midterm project, things are far easier for you because you're keeping up with stuff as we go along. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is go to let's go to My Grades and look up the summary that you completed. So if I go here, cruising down, looking for that Unit 2 summary, read and annotate. Oh, here is the summary paraphrase. I'm going to click on that link, and it's going to open up for me what I submitted over here in this panel on the left, and then the feedback over here in this panel on the right. And what you're going to need to do is take your final paragraph and copy and paste it into a template for the midterm, as well as a complete citation. But if you're looking at this, you're probably thinking, wait a second, you didn't earn full points, or I didn't earn full points. You're going to want to make sure that you go through and make the corrections listed here before turning it in. So let me show you what you need to do. You're going to open the learning units in a new tab. So we have it right up here. And I'm actually going to take us down to the midterm project. And under project completion, I've provided for you a template for the first piece called the annotated bibliography. If you click on this document, it's going to open up and look like this. So it is a blank document. You'll put your name right here, and this is where you're going to copy and paste that final paragraph and the citation, because that's essentially what an annotated bibliography is. It's your annotations, or the most important information about a source, with the source itself, which is going to be that citation that you've learned how to read. So we're going to go back and get to our submission. And I think the easiest way to do this is to download what you submitted. It's easier for me to copy and paste that way, so that's what I'm going to do. Here is the form that I submitted, and I'm going to copy and paste my final paragraph right into this form. Then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to copy and paste that citation. All right, so you might be thinking, great, I'm done. Well, not quite. Because the other thing that I highly recommend that you copy and paste is my feedback for you, so you know what you need to fix in order to get full points. So if I do that, I'm going to put it right down here, and I'm actually going to highlight this in yellow so that I can treat it like a to-do list. So when I look at my feedback, it says, hey, you need to include your assessment of author and source credibility at the end of the paragraph. Well, dang, I didn't do that. So if I go back to my original document, I can actually copy and paste that information from right here. So there's the source, and then let's see if I can get the author information. Awesome. So I did that one, and I can just delete it. The next one is edit my final paragraph one more time. I wonder that's what these red things are about. So what I would do is I would go through and edit this. And make sure that my meaning is clear. So if there's any sentences I don't like, I would go through and change these as well. So for example, while many countries require GMO products and ingredients to be labeled, the US does not, because the FDA thinks that GMO foods are safe. I think that's a better way to say it than how I originally said it. The source is a website, which means it doesn't get reviewed by experts before publishing. I probably don't need to include that bit about the Internet Truth Police. If there's no author, then we can't say the person who wrote this is an expert on GMOs. So author credibility is low. So I've done some light editing. Perfect. That one's done. The last one is to provide a complete citation. It looks like I just provided the link, and hey, this is where I actually give you an article where I give you the citation, which is so easy. So I'm just going to make this not yellow, and then this is ready to go. I'm going to save as, and I'm going to actually call this Midterm. Save it to the desktop so I know where to find it. But now this is done. You'll do this for each unit heading up to the midterm, and if you do, by the time that you actually get to the midterm project, you'll be in great shape.